Dusk in a remote, dusty African town on the edge of the Sahara. The man I've been waiting to meet all day is about to show up. A mercenary, just back from fighting for Gaddafi. He spent time on the front lines in Misrata, where Gaddafi's forces were accused of killing civilians.
We were given the order to cleanse the city street by street, road by road, so we were just following the streets. So if someone fires at us, we just fire back, and if they hide behind a civilian, how can you say he's a civilian?
Mohamed Wanigi, a 33-year-old from Niger, tells me he drove over the border to Libya in March, direct to an army base.
I had all the weapons I needed, like a fantasy.
You had AK-47, RPG.
Everyone had a Kalashnikov. Some have rocket-propelled grenades. Others have portable, recoilless rockets.
The town where we meet, where he lives, Agadez, is poor, dirt poor. Unemployment beyond calculation. Aspirations stunted. That's the road to Libya. Several days' drive along dirt tracks, over mountains and across deserts just to get to the border. Agadez itself is 950 kilometers, 600 miles, 12 hours drive along sometimes tortuous roads from the capital. It is on the fringes of government control, and the government admits there is little it can do to stop young men from here joining Gaddafi's forces. Wanigi tells me he signed up as an unpaid volunteer as a gesture of thanks to Gaddafi.
He did for us what our leaders didn't do. Built us a hospital, paved our roads, gave us streetlights. What are we supposed to do? Sit with our arms folded while he's having problems?
He is no amateur fighter, a Touareg, a minority with a history of rebellion here. Wanigi fought in one of those revolts against Niger's government, one widely rumoured to be supported by Gaddafi.
For me, he's not losing the war. He just left Tripoli, but it's not his hometown. Maybe if the rebels got Sirte and Ben Walid, then yes, at that moment we could say the war is over.
But he doesn't think that's about to happen anytime soon. And even if it does, says the fighting will go on.
Even if they get Gaddafi, it won't be over, because Libya will become like Somalia or Iraq. There are weapons everywhere. Everyone has a gun.
He left as rebels flooded into Tripoli, but tells me he and his friends are considering going back to fight. Nick Robertson, CNN, Agadez, Niger.